Hey, I hope all is going well and you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Today, I want to share a piece of my heart with you guys. Um, I've been thinking about my cousin a lot lately, and frankly, it is still hard to go to bed early. I'm struggling because I often, um, my heart is still in that place where I feel like she's gonna text me. Um, so I'm still deeply in my grief, but I'm trying to move on as best I can. I know that um people tend to say things that they think will help, but those things that people say they don't help. Um but I just wanted to share a piece of our relationship with you guys. Um we used to love, and it's weird to say we used to. We love, love, love Wicked. And before, well, we were in our 20s, but well before our falling out, we went to go see the original Los Angeles cast of Wicked that included Eden Espinosa as Elphaba, Megan Hilty as Glinda, and Christopher Cusack as Fiero. But I think that we saw it once with Megan Hilty, Eden Espinosa, and Jarek Williams as Fiero. And the thing that sticks out to me is that we fell in love with What Is This Feeling? Um, and Ronnie never remembered this. And so we restarted it recently in our relationship, like over the past 2 years that we had struck up our friendship again. We used to say I loathe you instead of I love you. And that would be our I love you. Um, and so that is very, very special to me. I would say on a certain level, it's even more special than For Good, even though For Good had a place in our relationship or has a place in our relationship. And even though now listening to For Good makes me cry, um, listening to What Is This Feeling makes me cry even more because that's where I love you. I mean, yes, okay. So Elphaba and Glinda at the end of Wicked the movie, they do take that minute to say I love you. But in the original show, loathing each other was their love for each other and is still their love for each other. So every time I hear that song, I think of my cousin saying, I love you. And I think of me saying, I love you back. Um, this is going to be this mentally is going to be a very hard week. Friday is known as Galentine's Day, but it's also Veronica's birthday. And so it's going to be really hard. Um, I would have been texting her, telling her how much I loved her. I'm gonna I'm gonna try not to cry too hard, that way I can get my words out. But it is so hard. Knowing it is so hard. Knowing she's not here anymore. And um I meant what I said. Um at her funeral, and for those of you on social media, I posted it on my Instagram and my Facebook because they're both connected. Um, I posted what I said at her funeral, and um, I just basically said that she was always family, but she became my best friend, and what she was one of my biggest allies in my disability acceptance journey. And so that is a piece that I am terribly going to miss. Because no matter what relationship I have with my family or my friends, I'm never going to get the same type of relationship and the same type of connection with anybody else. There's never going to be another person that I can connect with at 2 o'clock in the morning and have them be okay with it. Um, and I'm not saying that I'm looking for that, but I'm just saying now that that's gone, a piece of me is gone. And it's funny because the last dance class video that I sent her was a dance that I did as a private lesson. And part of the song says, "A piece of me is now missing." And when I sent that to her, I didn't know that she would be the piece of me that is now missing. Um, you guys, I've talked about my quest for independence. Ad nauseum at this point, and I'm not sitting here saying that I'm gonna give that up. But I also have to find that balance between I need my family. I want to be around for my family and I want to be with my family. But I also want my independence. And that's hard. That is hard on anybody. But even more so when you are a person with a disability. Um, because truthfully so, in families, some of the dynamic would be do this on your own, But then when you do something on your own, it's why don't you need me anymore? So that fine line is a struggle. But I